Hello, welcome to Creme de la Creme Inspirations. Today's inspiration is entitled A Journey of Self-Discovery. There comes a moment, sometimes in the quiet, sometimes in the middle of a storm, when a woman pauses and wonders, is this all there is? Now, not out of dissatisfaction, but out of a yearning to reconnect with the self that may have been buried under layers of roles. You know the usual: mother, wife, daughter, professional, and even sometimes a caregiver. Getting older isn't a crisis, it's a calling, a gift, a gentle nudge, sometimes not so gentle, to peel back the expectations of the world and rediscover who you are beyond the titles and routines. In our 40s, 50s, and beyond, we enter a new chapter, not of decline, but of becoming. The children may be growing or grown, careers shifting, relationships evolving, and in that space, something powerful begins to stir. The voice of your truest self asking to be heard. Self-discovery in midlife and beyond is not about reinventing yourself into someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who you should be. That curious, vibrant, creative woman is still within you. She's just waiting for a space to breathe. Why don't you start by asking yourself, what brings me joy? What energizes me? What have I always wanted to try but never gave myself permission to explore? It's in these small moments, whether taking a solo walk at sunrise, writing poetry after years of silence, learning a new language, or finally saying no without guilt, that we reclaim ourselves. The process often involves letting go of perfection, of past regrets, and of the need to meet everyone's expectations. This is not selfishness. This is soul care. Give yourself grace. You're allowed to evolve. You're allowed to shift priorities. You're allowed to dream again. Getting older is not the end of youth. It's the beginning of wisdom. You now know what matters, and more importantly, what doesn't. Believe me, that clarity itself is a gift. Self-discovery is not a destination, it's a lifelong unfolding. And with each layer you shed, you make room for your authentic self. With each brave step, you build a life that honors your truth. Celebrate the woman you are today, not only for what she's accomplished, but for who she's becoming, for the courage to ask hard questions, for the strength to sit in silence and listen for the answers, for the beauty of rising again and again into her own light. This chapter is yours to write. Make it bold, make it honest, make it wildly, unapologetically yours, because you are not finished. You, my friend, are just beginning. Thank you, and God bless.